Hi.
Hey.
Hi.
How's it going?
Good. Going. It's more than halfway done this fucking month. So my husband will be back.
You're like
soon.
3 weeks. That's like a third of a cup.
Yeah. So I'm almost soon. It's soon. Soon I will have a break and I'm really excited for it. I don't know what I'll do, but it'll be exciting.
You should rent a hotel room and just go away for 2 days.
That's what I was
Yeah.
going to suggest to you, because when you mentioned that Chris is going to be in a hotel before he even comes in, I was like, you should be like, no, I'm going to the hotel for 2 days. Bye.
Yeah, you get it.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Good. We do have a special guest in the background. if you hear.
Yes. If you hear some rumbling, it is my son Kaleb, who cannot sleep right now. Hence why I'm not drinking. Tonight, I guess I'll go first. I'm having bubbly water. But tomorrow I'm going over to Jessica's and drinking pina coladas. So it's all well worth it.
I got all the things to make. I've had my blender for 2.5 years. And it's still in the box, so I get to use it tomorrow. Woo!
Grown up.
I'm excited.
I'm drinking Mike's Hard Blue Freeze, but after this, then I'm just switching to Pabst beer. So,
Starting off with a little cooler.
yeah, something sweet.
Yeah, I'm just finishing off my coffee, hopefully. And then I have this giant, it's not the same as always. It's cranberry juice.
Ooh,
And white rum.
Rum.
Wow.
Wow.
All right. Oh my gosh. Okay. Every day, 12 new things arrive at your house, all of which begin with the letter you choose. Which letter would you pick? And the word's white.
Okay, so 12. We're getting 12 things,
And they all start with the same letter.
and they all start with the same letter.
Everything starts with the same letter.
Okay, so I have to think of multiple things I want first.
No, I just got one thing, and I want all 12 of them, and it's books. There you go. I'm done.
No, that's like cheating. A book is one thing.
Yeah, it's one day.
So
Fine, I'm choosing B, and I'm gonna have books and booze and
10 more things.
okay,
Boobs.
okay.
Yeah,
Give me a
boobs.
second. Books, booze, shoot. Man, I really did it now. Okay.
but like it can change like every day. Like it's 12 things. It doesn't have to be the same 12 things. It's new. So once you get a book, that's one book.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I tried to say 12 books, and you're like, no.
Yeah. So because it's 12 new things every day. So
Okay.
like
I'm trying to think of letters. Okay.
right, like which one would be like the most profitable letter? I'm gonna go with C.
How? Okay, you go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with C. There's lots. There's cake. There's cookies. There's chocolate. There's coffee.
I'm sensing a theme.
There's cock. There's
True.
chicken. There's clowns. I don't know why I'm getting clowns. Crayons. Crown, like you wear it.
I'm lost at what number you are at.
Corn on the cob. I'm at 10. Corn starch. Need that for something.
Yeah, you never have too much cornstarch.
And my last thing for my first day, crack. Like cocaine.
Nice.
There we go.
Like a-
Okay, so I get books, booze, bedding, breakfast. I had a whole bunch. Okay, a Bugatti.
In the mail? Why not?
yeah, it's happening. Okay,
It's they send her it. They send her it in parts,
yeah,
like piece by piece. You know.
yeah.
IKEA style. You have to put it together yourself.
Yeah, sure. Bras. Yeah, that was a good one. What else? Bath stuff, like bath bombs. Shoot. I'm at 7. Okay,
I know
just
this is
you go-
hard. I can't think. Like, I keep getting stuck after like 3. Like, I'm trying to think. Like, I was thinking like P, because then I could get like a new PC, and then I could get some pizza, and then I would get some paint.
Some
and,
porn,
I don't watch porn.
but you can get it.
Yeah, you can give it to your friends.
Oh yeah,
Don't
sharing
be
is caring,
greedy.
right? Yeah, of course. I could get a PlayStation. I could. I'm trying to remember what I'm at. What else starts? I could get a pixie costume for the Ren Fair. I could like. There's 12 is a high number. I can't.
And you get 12 new things.
That's so many things, though.
I know.
I can remember the last time I got 12 new things. I buy it in 2s and 3s.
That's right. That's why you're stuck. It's just
All I
2s
can
and 3s.
afford the time.
It's free things. It's okay.
Yeah, but I've just never thought that far ahead of my life, you know?
Right.
To
The time you're
day,
gonna get free things.
yeah, to where I can afford 12 free things of my choosing.
And it's always the people who already don't need things that get all the free things, right? Like I can afford, so you have to be able to afford free things.
Yeah, no, it's so annoying. Like people at like all those movie award shows, Oscars, everything. All the celebrities get like intense swag bags. And I remember like watching like a behind the scenes one year, and they were getting Xbox 360s. Like every celebrity got an Xbox 360. Like
That they could buy.
That yeah, I was like, I want an Xbox 360. I will actually play it. Like, please.
We
But
just
no.
got to get famous enough that we can go get swag bags for Xbox 360s.
But then we'll just give those away because we'll already have bought it when it first came out because we could afford to it. You know, like it's.
Well, I don't know. Famous podcast people don't actually afford anything. Like, maybe they're not paying as much to keep their podcast running.
Yeah, maybe. So many podcast awards you have to pay to be a part of. Yeah, like so many. It's like you have to pay to enter. And I'm like, that's called a scam.
Yeah,
But they're like esteemed like podcast awards and stuff like that. And like people will be like, I got this award. And I'm like, yeah, I know you paid to be considered. Like, that's not a flex.
Oh, no, that's sad.
No,
Well,
Yeah.
don't actors pay for like what's that one? Golden Globes, Oscars? What's the one where the actors vote? on
Golden
it?
Globes.
Like, don't they have to pay?
I don't know. I know a lot of that has to do with like their managers and the
Yeah.
studios and stuff like that are just kind of like, I mean, it's the same with music. It's like for awards, it's mostly those that are signed under certain record labels.
Yeah.
So if you're like Indian stuff, like if you're not bigger than the big names, you're not even getting considered. So.
Yeah. There's not real awards. Like, that's just like
No.
who kind of like pimped
It's a
you out the
popularity
hardest.
contest.
Yeah.
It's like assemblies at school where like they have them every month, but they're still like every kid from every class, you know, gets like an award once a month to like tell them they did a good job.
Yeah.
No, you guys never had that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, we did.
it was always the same kids that got them.
We had it where it was like purposely they made sure that like every kid got something.
Yeah,
So
no,
like
for
all
schools.
like the troublesome kids would always win during like the month of courage or something.
I won once, and it was like we were in the middle of moving, and it was like I don't even remember what the award was, but like the clothes my mom didn't pack up, were like the most nasty ass clothes ever that didn't match. It was like, I remember because I'm scarred. It was too short on me red velvety pants.
Oh no.
And a purple striped long sleeve shirt that like was stained like with like chocolate milk all over it. I was like, okay. And I was in grade 7. Okay. This is when fashion matters.
Mhm.
And I was like, oh my gosh, I should have stayed home. Like, because I used to skip school all the time. And there was a reason I couldn't skip school that day. I don't remember. You think I was just traumatized enough? I would remember that, but there was a reason.
You blocked every other part of that day out.
Yeah. There was a reason I wasn't able to skip school that day. Maybe it was raining and I didn't want to go to the park or something. I don't know, but I was at school for an assembly I didn't want to be in.
Oh, that sucks. I remember, like I said, like every kid, it's not every kid that wins, but it's like, you know, they chose a different kid every month. So a good chunk of the class would win. Because this is back when class sizes were smaller, at least in my small town.
Not 30 yet.
No. And I remember like, I was like, I'm going to win this month. Like for every year, I'm gonna win this month, and I would try so hard. And I was like, I'm friends with all the teachers. I'm like 9 years old. I'm like, why am I not finally come grade 5 and 6, where that teacher finally saw that I was trying or something, because I won both those years, and then I won like a bunch of awards graduating grade 6. But I was like, I went through so many years where it's just like, I was like, why am I not winning? I was also the new kid all the time, so I really felt like they should have gave that into consideration. I had less time. Like, I'm new here.
Yeah.
So
it's not my fault.
Yeah. Okay, things we want that start with the letter we chose. Oh my god.
I like
pot. I fucking forgot pot. It's because I'm smoking already. It's the pot. It made me forget.
It's because like it starts with a W too or an M.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it has different names. It's not your fault.
Pabst.
You can go get a Pabst test. That could go.
No, a Pabst Blue Ribbon, my beer.
Oh, I was like, why? That sounds very risky. Like, why would you want a mail in kit of a Pabst test?
I get my own speculum, you know.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, we could have girls' nights.
Some exams.
Want to see my cervix? We'll measure them.
Oh, why can I open this thing? It's painful. I don't want to.
First one to go to sleep's vagina goes in the freezer. Just scoop it out. No.
We can put it in the sink. Like,
wash it out. Full service.
Don't dry it. We just.
But yeah, no, I was talking about my beer. A pet.
A pet. There we go.
Non-specific.
Just random every day.
Bunny for my bee, so that works.
There you go.
And a boa constrictor.
Just all the different. What happens if your boa constrictor eats your bunny?
Gets my buddy, probably will, and that was why they got paired.
Your bunny has a life purpose.
Yeah, it's food. Yeah, it's hard to think of bee ones. A bar? No, you can't buy a bar in the mail.
Can I get a politician?
Like, sure, it's whatever you want.
A politician?
Yeah, I just want a politician just to like come. Yeah, I got questions.
Low grade, like a D list.
At this point, I can only be as vague as the letter P. Yeah. So a politician.
Peg. That's because it's vague.
I would get a bench.
A bench.
Yes.
Like a
Those-
workout bench, or just like, you
No,
sit
like
on
like
it?
you know the ones that like go in the hallway that you sit and like you put your
Maybe
Put your
she'll
shoes
get all
on?
of them. She'll get so many benches. She starts a bench museum. Like, is
Just
there
like
a limit to how much of the thing we can get?
Well, yeah, maybe it's one.
Yeah, but
because you
it's
get
one
12
day.
one day
Is
of
it one
certain
item?
thing.
One day.
No, it's 12 new things a day.
But can
Yeah,
Every
those
day.
there's no
can those
maximum.
so
on
yeah,
that
but
new
that's what I'm
thing.
saying. Can those things, be multiple things of one day?
Yeah,
So you're getting 12 new things, but you might actually be getting like 100 things total. Does that make
Sure.
Because like if you said
I
books,
Make up the game.
yeah.
Okay,
Because
I
I'm
just
not
throw
gonna
it
get
down.
one book.
I need
Okay.
to know my parameters.
I know
okay?
these are very good autistic questions. Okay, like it was too vague. Like
This is just a diagnostic exam.
yeah.
Girls' night. Let's diagnose each other autism.
Man, like people think it's all pillow fights and nonsense.
No,
man.
we got Microsoft Excel like loaded up, ready to go. Like
PowerPoints.
presentations. Yes.
It's educational. Like we don't mess around.
No. Oh my god, sorry. Too much laughing from my diaphragm.
That's with a D. You can't have one of those.
I can't have a diaphragm.
It's gone.
What body parts start with pancreas? I can keep my
That's it.
pancreas. That's
Well, you
it.
What?
Here, woohoo!
My pussy also.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Get to keep
Yeah.
that.
Gotta
I
give
can see
power
my
to the
glutes.
word.
yeah.
I
You
can
can get a-
glutes.
You can get a pocket pussy,
Oh,
like extra.
Yeah,
you
you
know, you
could.
can have it. You can have it on like a backup.
That's so frustrating to me. Okay, sorry. We're talking about pocket pussies and the clone of Willy, you can clone the man's dick. The clone of pussy doesn't work as a fleshlight.
I know.
And so I'm like, what's the point? Like I'm thinking of maybe trying to like MacGyver, like get a fleshlight and like
Yeah.
swap the pussies.
Yeah.
I don't know. But it's just like that's so ridiculous. Like, what is he gonna do? Just put that on his desk? Like, I don't understand.
A paperweight, a pussy
It's a
paperweight.
paperweight. That's what it is. It's just there to like look, like they can just look at my vagina in a mold, whatever he wants. I don't understand.
You can like rub it against his cheek when he misses you.
Like, what the fuck? Practice, I guess. Like, I don't.
You can like write instructions. Like, hey, listen, Rocky montage. Like,
the arrows are drawn along.
Like, you know, he's like, hey, I need to study.
5
like, more.
seconds here, 30 seconds here, 1 minute here. You know, just
Yeah.
written directions.
But you can't like learn the internal stuff now because you know you don't have that part.
I know. It's. I'm just saying. It's like it's
right to
this.
Pink Cherry.
This is the patriarchy at work.
That's right.
Yeah.
Workable dicks, but not workable vagina.
Yeah, it's unfair, and this is going to be what I'm fighting for: feminism.
We want our vaginas.
Yeah. No. Okay. I'm totally jokes. This
They
is jokes.
just started, right? Like maybe they just need to learn some things. I don't know.
They're always
Even like-
learning some things. Like this will never stop.
I was thinking maybe if you use like okay, don't try this at home, kids. Maybe if you use like a female condom, and then you kind of fill it, and then at least
you mold around it.
Yeah, like you mold around it.
Oh, yeah, you're making a mold, and then you can put.
You're making the mold of the
silicone
inside, yeah, and then the
Yeah.
silicone's like around it.
Yeah.
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 Don't do that yourself.
No, this is
No.
hypotheticals, but
Yeah.
that's how I was thinking, you know, maybe like a company in the future that can research the science behind this and use safe materials, 'cause I wouldn't even know what they are. That would be like a possibility.
Maybe that's why there's no clone of vagina, really, because there's no chemicals safe to shove up in there.
Well,
You
that's
know,
what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
if a female condom wasn't like, you know, is like it's. I feel like that should work, in my opinion.
Yeah, in theory, right?
In theory,
In
maybe
theory,
you need
yeah.
like a something to like dilate it or something, like just to hold it open more.
That's what the claps are for. The little ducking.
Yeah. Girls' night.
And like we can hold your legs for 45 minutes while it dries.
Perfect. No, it's gonna take like 2 hours because the vagina's like warm.
Oh,
So it's gonna take extra time.
cold air. You know, the hair dryer has like a cold setting. Get it.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, yeah.
Just all the ideas.
I'm really nervous about going over tomorrow. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Because we're having girls' night tomorrow.
I don't have a speculum, I promise.
Okay. Don't whip out like kitchen tools either, please.
I don't know the tongues. I'm like, oh, makeshift. Like, that's fine.
We're really MacGyvering now.
Yeah.
Okay, you're back
again.
Yeah. That's why I was like, yeah. Dawn was just saying that she's nervous coming over now because it's girls' night.
It's not girls' night until I get there, so no vagina-ing until
Okay.
I'm over there.
Okay, I wasn't. I just want to make pina coladas. Okay, that is my goal.
Is that the P word? Pina colada.
Pina colada.
Are you writing these all down?
Yeah, so I can count. How else am I gonna know how many?
You're like dedicated.
I'm at 9.
That's so close. There
So
you go.
close. So close. We're so close.
But it can be just surprises, you know, like just random words that come to your head. Like, you know, I'm sure. Like if you don't pick, you know, when you like have a subscription box and you don't pick what you want, they send you random shit. That's what happens. But like you check off what you want, and if you miss a month, they just send you random shit. That's what's gonna happen when you don't.
I'm gonna get a plant.
Oh, there you go, a plant.
Not because I want a plant. That's going to be the randomized shit that they end up giving me because I couldn't think of another word.
I'm gonna get a blanket.
A weighted blanket. Ah, they're so nice. I love them. They're a little heavy sometimes, but like sometimes in a good way. Depends on my mood, my autism that day. Like, do I need to be weighed down or do I need to be lifted up? You know,
I'm the opposite. Like, so for me, I don't like weighted blankets so much. I love like those big, downy, feathered like comforters.
The duvets.
Yeah, like the thicker the like I want to feel like I'm drowning in blanket.
Yeah.
Like that, and then I like bunch it all up and I'm like, you know,
do you keep your feet covered or do you like kick your feet out?
It depends. If it's hot, it's 1 foot out. If it's cold, it's both feet under. But I also do like a ballerina pose where it's like one leg is straight and the other leg is like bent like this.
Or that you're half like on your side, half stomach kind of thing, and like your leg is out. Like
I think that's the ultimate female position.
Maybe it's like a defensive stance. It's like 1 foot is ready to like kick off and run, you know, and we're like kind of turned. We're ready to like, you know, punch in the face. Like we're just, you know, just it's defensive pose.
Yeah. Because like, my hand's always like this, like when I'm sleeping, like,
my husband just sleeps on his back, just dying in his own like airway. Just
that's what the fuck
that was mine
too. And just like, and then he's just there, and then his mouth is open, and like he stops breathing for a second.
Sleep apnea. I swear, Dave will sleep that bad too. I'm like, I'm gonna wake up one day and he's gonna be dead. He's just not gonna be there.
Sometimes
anymore.
I pray for it because he's keeping me up.
You don't have to murder him yourself. Like God do it.
Chris doesn't even sleep with a pillow, and in my head, I'm like, maybe sleeping upright might help. But he puts his pillow like at night when he's like ready to sleep. His pillow goes on the floor beside the bed, and he's just head to mattress, baby, head to mattress, just dying.
Okay, I have to. Pretty much, Kyle does not have a pillow. I have to show you. Okay, hold on. It's important.
Okay. YouTube exclusive. If you want to see what Kyle's pillow or non-pillow looks like, just hop on over to our YouTube the Saturday after this episode is released.
Sorry, Echo is sleeping. Just
not sleeping anymore if he had headphones on.
okay. So this is so sad. it's mostly like pillowcase. That's
Oh my god. How old is that pillow?
it's old, but like he like beats it up and like he can't sleep on it unless it's like this flat piece of shit. I'm like, oh my god, why even bother?
No wonder they're dying. I do have like recordings of Chris snoring, like just voice recordings, because every once in a while I'm like, I just want you to understand why I'm cranky today. Like, just understand. Okay, just a little understanding here.
I need you to know. Yeah,
I just need you to know that I love you, but
I almost punched you in the face.
I need to fill my own cup, okay? And sleep is part of that.
Yeah, no. And then I have this like 150-pound fucker who sleeps on me too. But that's a new development, and I like it sometimes. I feel safe. But at the same time, I can't breathe.
My Chris can't sleep with my cats in the bed. So now that he's not here, my cats get to sleep in the bed with me, and it's different cats depending on the night. They rotate. But like Gord needs to like sleep like on me, like chest, thigh, hip area. Oswald needs to sleep like right on my face, like on my collarbone area. He kind of crevices himself like in my neck. And then Pumpkin needs to sleep at the top of my head, between like the little space between the headboard and my head. That's where Pumpkin fits. He's like, I'm not quite on you, but I'm squishing, you know? And they all just kind of find their little place. And it always helps me because they're all purring. It's like white noise. Yeah.
I don't. There's not white noise. It's like because he's overheating. Like he's like already super hot, but he's like, "I love you."
What's with men not knowing how to breathe?
Right? It doesn't matter. Human, dog, men are dumb.
Can't even figure breathing out, and they're supposed to be like the smarter, more logical sex. Answer me that.
How did that happen?
Alphas. I want to hear you breathe.
Alphas. Oh, alphas.
Yeah. Send me a clip of Andrew Tate breathing. I bet you it's not good. He seems like a non-pillow sleeper, you know? He's just like, a pillow's too good for me. Like kind of thing. He just sleeps. Yeah.
He's a mouth breather. You can tell.
Oh, 100%.
It's because there's no pillow.
I'm going to get a pillow because that starts with P.
Pillow for everyone.
All the pillows.
Oh, get yourself a maternity pillow. I have one of those and I love them. You get to sleep in a nest, man. Like it's just all pillow. And then when you have to have your leg up on the side, it kind of like lifts up your hip a little bit, stretches it out. Oh, man. I'm so excited for bed.
That's kind of how I sleep sometimes when it's warm out with my comforter. It's like in between my legs. My leg is up
you
over.
Like bunch it up and you just like throw it in.
Where it just like kind of stretches your hip flexors. You're like,
I have to sometimes. I get like hip joint pains if I don't stretch it out. Like, do you ever get like hip pain? Like really bad hip pain? Yeah.
Like,
I can't walk some days. I have a cane. I don't post pictures of it, but I had to use it when I went for Canada Day festivities. Super fun because I have piriformis syndrome, which is that like muscle that goes like down your butt and your hip, and it just keeps spasming right on the sciatica nerve. Yay! And that's only what the doctors say they never scan.
They don't know.
So I don't know.
Since I've like had kids, like sometimes when you're like, you know, when you're on top, like sometimes I'll have like such bad leg cramp that I'm like, about to die. And I'm like, push me off you. Push me off. I can't move. Push me off.
That's why I don't go on top anymore. What happens is I grab pillows, I put them underneath my belly, like pelvic area, and I lay down and I let David do all the work in the back. That's it.
Do all the work because you don't want a hip cramp. It's this really weird Charlie horse where your muscles kind of like try and like do a loop-de-loop, but your leg doesn't move that way. I don't know how to explain it.
I would get like the calf, like in my calf pains, and I'd always be like, I have to stop for a second because it's gonna spasm. Like it's like I feel it, like it's about, and I'm like, no, it's like I'm so close to coming, but I just can't because I know if I keep going, it's
calf. Yeah. No.
It's the words. Why is sex such a pain? Like, I just want to enjoy it.
That's why Maurice figured it out. She's like, I'm just starfish. That's it. I don't need to do nothing.
Exactly. Like, and it looks like I'm doing something like cool, right? Like my butt's up in the air, like he's enjoying it, I'm enjoying it, and I'm doing nothing.
I did so much work. I propped it up.
Yeah. So tip of the day, ladies, use the pillow. It's your friend.
Yeah, no, there's like those wedges you can buy and stuff.
Yes,
all to like help proposition in various poses.
So gravity can help.
Yeah. I never understood that. Like, I started reading Cosmopolitan at probably way too young an age, but and it was like there'd be these sex positions that I'd be like, how do you do, like, is that good? Like, there'd be like the wheelbarrow and shit.
Right? What the fuck?
Right? And I'm like, how is he both thrusting and holding up your entire body weight with his arms? That seems like a lot. Like, I'm sure some people get off that way, but just not enough to put it in an international magazine. Like, I just
figure it, like, just something new. Like, just spice it up, but like you're not too spicy. So like, we'll just try pretending we'll wheelbarrow race.
I have to like maybe if I prop like my feet against the wall, so he's not fully holding up, he's just in between like the wall and me, and like the wall.
Oh yeah, let's work,
right?
Yeah,
maybe we'll try that. I'll when he comes back, I'll report.
I feel like I'm way too short. Like, even for Kyle, who's also very short, like I would need a stepping stool for my arms to go on. And then maybe we'll line up. Maybe
for you could like lay on the bed and then have your legs up. So he's just holding
me up. We could just put another, I'm looking at my bed right now. I'm like, we could just put in another mattress. And
there you go.
There you go. See, we're figuring it out. We're just
wheelbarrowing for everybody.
We want to be all inclusive here.
Okay? Even for the height challenge.
See, Chris and I are like really close in height. He's 2 inches taller than me. So a lot of that, it's like I have to kind of prop up a little bit. And then once I'm propped up, then I can kind of like relax a little bit. So we don't need much tools in the way. As long as I can prop my leg up, as long as we have like a stool or a chair for my one leg to go up, we're pretty okay in those kind of positions.
Yeah, but
I don't know, steps not me.
Yeah, you're like Dave's like 6, like whatever, and I'm 5, like 5, so it's not easy.
You'd need a step stool too. See,
yeah. You're like, well, he just crouches. They
can crouch. Yeah.
He crouches and he uses his leg muscles, which obviously you start to hurt his tail.
Everybody gets a Charlie horse at the same time.
Yeah.
I feel like my arms aren't strong enough to hold me for longer than maybe a minute. Like, so I'm just gonna have to hope he comes really fast.
Like one of those positions for the video,
Oh, like, yeah.
Just to make it look cool. You're just like,
you can even cut it in a way where it's like, you're really only doing that. You take like a minute of you guys standing upright, but then you fill it with close-ups of like headshots and like the P going in the V from the back and stuff, even if it's not in the same position, and no one will notice.
No one will know.
You can make the scene go on longer. See?
Right? And then when you're like 80, looking back at your love life, you won't remember. You'll be like, we were amazing.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I gotta start filming now.
Before it's too late.
Did you guys see that age filter on TikTok?
Where you look old?
Yes. And I did it and I look like my nanny. It's
I
bad.
looked like my grandmother too, and she was a smoker.
That's
Like,
so depressing.
like a tobacco smoker, and she was like, really young. And I was like, why? I don't smoke tobacco, and I didn't start smoking weed that much until like recently. Like, what? Why am I gonna age the same? I should have smoked cigarettes. Like, it was just, yeah.
It never really worked for me. It just made me look like me with wrinkles. I was like, okay.
Well, duh, you're gonna age the best out of both of us, okay? So enjoy.
Nobody likes you.
It's just, I feel like one day I'm gonna wake up and it's just gonna catch up to me, like in like the movies where like you're cursed, like you look young, but then all of a sudden the like spell is broken, and then like in 30 seconds you just like become withered and old. I feel like that's gonna happen because I still look pretty young for being how old I am, and one day as it is just withered.
If I look too close in the mirror, I get that kind of feeling because I'm like, oh my God, look at that wrinkle, look at that whatever. But if I'm far enough away from the mirror of the camera, I'm like, oh, this is flawless. So it's like, it's all in perspective for me. I'm just like, don't get too close.
Wear glasses. The other day I sent pictures to you guys. Like with glasses, I look maybe 10 years older, but with glasses on, I'm young.
Yeah, I'm like, I should need to try to not wear glasses while I still can.
Mm-hmm. Well, you can get away with it. Yeah,
I can get away with it. That still requires like full face makeup. I can put glasses on without makeup, no problem. And then like it's just as put together. So, the joys of being a woman.
Yeah, that's what the no makeup is glasses. Yeah, that's. I like the makeup, even with makeup, but I got that new eye cream that like really helps those crow feet go away. Like it was like $40 for only this much. So like I have to only wear it when I go out, and I don't go out, so it might last me a while. Girls' night. Girls' night. Smear it on before we do the casting to like even out any.
Smear it on your vagina?
Yeah. Just like even out those meat curtains.
Tighten all the lips, just
no Arby's for me. Fucking less roast beef.
Okay, I have so I didn't know this was possible. It's a thing that can happen when you get pregnant and fat just appears in certain areas, just kind of but when I had my son, I got a few stretch marks along my like lower hips area, and I got one stretch mark going almost right down my vulva. And so that's like the top part of my vagina, like above, like where the most of the hair is.
Like a Harry Potter?
Yeah, and it doesn't actually grow hair there.
Oh, your hair.
So it really is like a little like stretch mark scar there where it's just like a little bald patch.
You could do your movies. You need to go into the movies because you have
I have the hairy pussy. Yeah.
Yeah. You can be like spoof movies. There you go.
Yeah. But to be fair, like when I do grow a decent enough bush, it does cover it up. Really, it's not growing hair there, but
comb over.
Yeah, you just didn't brush it over. It's fine. Whatever. What? You never like? I used to wax it all the time. I used to, now I just trim because I'm lazy and married.
Yeah.
So
I don't even do that now. I'm just like, whatever. Like, unless I'm going swimming or something, then I'll deal with it. But other than that, I don't care anymore. I'm married.
I feel like you should have never cared to begin with.
Yeah.
But like it, unfortunately, that you had to apparently.
Yeah.
The perfect vagina was one that belonged to like a 12-year-old for like the longest time. Like it went from like the 70s, 80s was a good time for vagina hair. And then somewhere in the 90s, people were like, you know what? No more. No more. And then that's that time when we were teenagers, we're like that kind of weird pressure. We weren't already adult women saying no.
No, and then all the teen boys that are like watching porn and stuff, all the porn follows that trend, right? So then they expect that when they start engaging in these behaviors, and then if you were a teen girl that didn't meet that expectation as those porn stars he's been watching since he was 14, then it's just hard being a teenager.
It's hard being a teenager. And like, it never gets clued in that those are like almost naked because you need to see what's happening. Like it's not only just for looks, but it's for like practicality of like seeing what's happening and to keep it not sweaty.
Well, and also like a lot of the men are like pretty taken care of too. Right? Like, but the men watching it never take that in perspective.
Yeah, like if you shave, your dick grows like 3 inches. Like it's crazy how that happens.
I don't know. Chris used to like shave everything, his chest, his arms, like all of it. Now he's full Greek god, so he's just being au natural, which I don't mind. It's actually very sensory soothing. Because he goes about stopped. Well, he just goes to bed without his shirt on. I just rub my hand like through his chest hair to like go to sleep.
That's like doing a rocket,
right? And
like, oh, you're so soft.
Yeah, and then Chris is like, "Oh, this feels nice," So it's like a mutual benefit, right?
Right. You don't need a service dog. You have Chris.
Yeah. So if you want me hairless, you best be hairless.
Yeah,
kind of how I play,
I've never had that like any body pressure like with Kyle. Like I've been like just like had a baby, shat everywhere. And I was like, let's do it. Like he's fucking disgusting and I love him for it. But like it's yeah, no, I could be like the nastiest like a bridge troll and he's like, yeah, you're cute.
Oh, that's sweet. That's how it should be, though. Like the person you're with should still want to fuck you when you're disgusting.
Yeah, and you smell bad. Like you're just like, hey, like I'll just plug my nose. Let's do it.
Like I get it. It's been a tough week. Let's just get a nut off. Let's just come on.
Mutual. Let's just do it. I do you first, then let's go.
We'll like I get it. Stress. I haven't wanted to shower for 3 days on. Let's fucking get it done.
Yeah. And then you feel better. And then you're like, now I have energy to shower. Like,
well, now it's like, now I smell like sex. I really need to go wash it off.
Or you're going to get a UTI. Like, now I have to.
Normally, if I'm like having one of those weeks and Dave wants to do it, he'll be like, suggest like, hey, let's do it in the shower, 2 for 1. Like, take care of you and then take care of you. And I'm like, all right.
I hate shower sex. It's never fun.
It's not. It's not
You're
fun.
like fucking drowning.
I know. Like, I just get oral in there. Like, he just like crouches down and then
bring us snorkeling gear. How is he breathing?
I'm under the thing and he's like out.
I know, but it trickles down,
No, like we're further back of the shower. I'm not like
he's just
under the
freezing.
You're
just naked in the bathtub and no warm water.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm getting mine. Like what? Like do you think I care?
Queen. You got it.
I hope that's how he does it.
That's just how I imagine, because like he's like like in the bathtub, Don's ahead, so all the water is just rushing on Don's back, and he's like under. He's trying to crouch, and he's also trying to like fit in the end of the tub. He's just
he's like fit too, also
right. That's what I'm saying. That's why like the arms are like wide out. He's like
he's on this ledge like where my soaps normally go, which I can't put because Kaleb dumps everything. Where I can just put my foot up and like it gives a little more room so like his shoulder can go under my leg and like it can space out a little bit.
They have a plan.
They do.
Yeah. We've done it a few times.
Fucking oral Tetris. That's what that is.
Listen, I've had depression for a while. I'm like, Dave's had to compromise me, like, get in the shower and let's do this.
It's like incentive. He's like, hey man, your hair is dirty. Let's go.
Yeah.
You're looking a little greasy. Let's go.
Are you kidding? That would be like such a great motivator.
Yeah.
It's just letting me be greasy.
It's the cure. Like antidepressants and being eaten out in the shower. That's the cure for depression, ladies. Just it is.
There we go. Like if Chris is listening, that's what Jessica wants.
When he gets back, he'll just have to put in work.
Yeah.
The month has to put like the month he's been gone. Yeah, he owes you. Like
his jaw is gonna be so strong from singing every day.
There you go.
You know? So it's just been prep.
Just getting ready.
Our topic lists about things we want.
12 things.
Eating. Pee.
Oh, that's cutting links. That's
Cunnilingus.
Cunnilingus. Yes, that's a C word. I'm gonna get that in the mail. I don't care. The fucking Amazon guy, I guess.
Maybe it'll just be like a coupon booklet.
Oh, okay, yeah, coupon booklet.
10 free coupon or 10 free 10 free cunnilingus.
There you go.
There you go. You can give it to anyone, and they just are bait to. They just have to.
Looking at Walmart. Hey. Poor old lady.
I got this coupon here, ma'am, and it's not expired. So
we can go back to my friend's shower. Apparently, it meets everyone.
She has one of those benches in the shower that she's
even better.
Well, she goes at it, takes out her teeth, you know.
There we go. We're going to hell, guys, just so you know.
Yeah, we talked about this in a previous episode.
We're
going down. I don't know. I started this episode a little bit more buzzed because it's been a hell of a week. So
I'm only half done. It's
chug. We didn't draw a drink word.
It's white. I said the word.
Oh, I don't even remember. What white?
White. Like we're
white.
White. Oh man. Oh, I'm having too much fun.
I got 12. Fucking did it, guys.
My 12 was like so easy. I was just like, bam! I picked a really good letter.
I gave up, and I had to keep pausing my mic because Caleb's like, guy's tablet playing. So I was like, fuck it, just whatever I got.
Babysitter.
Yeah, babysitter. Can I get a mail-in babysitter?
Yeah.
I'm sure you can.
You get like 10.
That's right. That's all of the things done in the house.
Yeah.
You get a nap. That's I don't know. The N is a good word. Nap. It's not it is a letter. Oh man.
Oh my gosh, people are gonna like listen to this episode and they're like, what's going on? Guys, we're tired. Like that's just it. We record like so much that you guys don't know because
for you.
Yeah, for you. We're doing this for you. So Patreon followers.
That's a P.
It's another P. Yeah. I'm segueing. Oh, my belly really hurts. I'm gonna have tummy troubles now.
That's what you get. Punishment for having too much fun.
Girls' night.
Girls' night.
I want that on a t-shirt with a speculum.
I'm writing it down right now. Now that I got weekends free, I can.
You're gonna have so much free time. The joke is it's not actually going to be that so much free time because you're just going to be doing other things.
At my house?
Yeah.
But yeah, it's fantastic. Can it have like googly eyes like on it?
Oh, as long as you put eyelashes.
Because it's girls'
Because they're
night.
girls' night.
Perfect.
I'm glad we're on the same page with this.
I'm gonna see if I'm gonna have to download or if the like site actually
Has a speculum.
Yeah, I'm looking right now because I want you guys to know. I need you guys to know.
So if you're listening, be on the lookout for new merch.
For a speculum.
If you don't know what a speculum is, Google is your friend. Women all the time. Every woman in your life has had this inside of her.
Oh my God, there's so many of them. There's uteruses. Oh, okay. There's a woman with a chair, and I thought I was like, oh my God, they have someone eating her out, but it's a chair. It's not. It's just like, whoa. No.
Wow, they're like listening. They know what we're looking for.
Yeah, it's just one of them and like a person with their legs up. I thought it was a face. I blew it up. No, it's oh, but this is the perfect image for girls' night. That's it.
Perfect. So again, be on the lookout. Do you want me to just end it now?
Yeah, like hey.
Yeah. Hey.
Okay, we have a VIP person on Patreon, Stephanie Hurst, and if you also want to be amazing as Stephanie, you can be a Patreon on the highest tier, but you get awesome stuff even on the lowest tier, like React series and other stuff. Eventually we'll get up there because now I have all the free time, and we also have more stuff coming up, so watch all of our socials and listen to all our episodes, like and subscribe. Give us emails. Girls' night.
Yeah, that was everything. Thank you so much for listening. Bye, Kaleb. Hopefully you go to bed for dawn.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Good night.
Good night.